Title: Shadows of Justice, Act 1, Scene 1. The crime scene. The stage is set with caution tape and forensic markers, indicating a crime scene. Detective Williams, a seasoned investigator, and Officer Ramirez, her eager partner, arrive on the scene. Detective Williams, surveying the area.
Another day, another crime. Let's see what we're dealing with here, Ramirez. Right behind you, Detective.
They approach the body, covered by a white sheet, and begin their investigation. Scene 2. Gathering evidence. Detective Williams and Officer Ramirez meticulously collect evidence, bagging and labeling each item with care.
Looks like the victim put up a fight. We need to find out who they were and why someone would want them dead. I'll start canvassing the area for witnesses and surveillance footage. That's brilliant. Keep the investigation going. Okay, sir. I pray I get to the root of this scene.
Act 2, Scene 1. The interrogation room. The stage is divided into two sections, the interrogation room and the observation room. Detective Williams interrogates a suspect, while Officer Ramirez watches from the observation room, taking notes.
We have evidence linking you to the crime scene, Mr. Parker. Care to explain why? Listen, you can do this the easy way or the hard way. It's your choice. I understand you might be scared or hesitant to talk, but keeping quiet won't help you. We're here to find the truth, and I believe you have information that can help us.
The suspect remains silent, their defiance evident. Officer Williams' patience wears thin as the suspect continues to offer nothing but defiance and negativity.
Enough of this. You've had your chance to cooperate, but you've chosen to play games. Now, we'll do this my way. You think you're tough? Let's see how tough you are when you're faced with the consequences of your actions.
With a sudden, sharp movement, Officer Williams slams his hand on the table, causing the suspect to flinch.
You want to play hardball? Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
In a fit of anger, Officer Williams delivers a swift slap across the suspect's cheek, a sharp crack echoing in the small room. The suspect recoils, stunned by the sudden forcefulness of the blow.
Had enough? Or do you need another reminder of who's in charge here?
Wait. Okay, I'll talk. Officer William leans back slightly, his eyes narrowing in suspicion.
Go on then. Start talking.
I was there, but I didn't do it. I swear, I just got caught up in something I shouldn't have.
Keep going. Tell me everything.
I saw things happening, but I didn't participate. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Detective Lopez, who had been observing silently, speaks up.
Can you provide any details about who else was involved? Any names or descriptions?
I can't be sure. It all happened so fast, and they didn't get a good look at their faces.
Think carefully. Anything you can remember could be crucial to our investigation.
There was one person. I heard their voice. It was familiar, but I couldn't place it. They seemed to be in charge, giving orders. Detective Lopez scribbles notes furiously, her eyes alight with anticipation.
Do you remember anything else? Any specific details about the location, the time, anything at all?
It was late at night, and there were cars parked nearby. I remember hearing sirens in the distance. Officer William and Detective Lopez exchange a meaningful look. The new information could be a breakthrough in the case.
Thank you for your cooperation. We'll look into it further.
As the suspect is escorted out of the room, Officer William and Detective Lopez confer quietly, strategizing their next steps. With each piece of information, they're closer to unraveling the truth and bringing those responsible to justice. Officer Williams' frustration boils over as he realizes that this suspect won't crack easily. With a heavy sigh, he knows he'll have to resort to more drastic measures to extract the truth. The police station's bullpen. Officer Williams sits at his desk, surrounded by files and paperwork related to the case. He furrows his brow, deep in thought as he reviews the suspect's testimony.
Something doesn't add up. The suspect's story seems plausible, but there are still too many unanswered questions.
As he contemplates his next move, Detective Lopez approaches, a curious expression on her face.
Hey, William. Any updates on the case?
I just finished interrogating the suspect. They claimed they were innocent bystanders, but I'm not convinced. There's more to this than meets the eye.
What's your plan?
I need to dig deeper. We'll revisit the scene, talk to witnesses again, anything to uncover more leads. I won't rest until we get to the bottom of this.
Count me in. Let's crack this case together.
As they share a nod of solidarity, Officer William knows that with Detective Lopez by his side, they'll stop at nothing to bring justice to those involved in the crime.
This is where it all went down. Let's take another look around, see if we missed anything.
Detective Lopez nods in agreement, stepping forward to examine the surroundings more closely. As they search for clues, Officer Williams' phone buzzes with a message. He checks it and his expression shifts, indicating urgency.
We've got the lead. Let's wrap up here and head back to the station.
Detective Lopez follows his lead, their determination renewed as they prepare to follow up on the new information. As they leave the crime scene behind, they know that they're one step closer to unraveling the mystery and bringing those responsible to justice. The interrogation room at the police station. Officer William and Detective Lopez sit across from a new suspect, their faces etched with determination.
We know you were involved. It's time to come clean.
We have evidence linking you to the crime. You can't keep denying it.
Tell us what you know. It's your chance to make things right. Okay, you're right. I was involved. Tell us everything. Start from the beginning. It started with a plan. A plan that went wrong. I was desperate, and I thought it was my only way out. I didn't mean for things to escalate like they did. But once it started, I couldn't stop it. Who else was involved? Names, locations, anything you can remember. There were others. I didn't know all their names. But there was one person who seemed to be in charge. They were the one calling the shots.
Can you describe this person? Any distinguishing features or characteristics?
They were tall, wearing a hoodie. Their face was mostly hidden. But their voice, I'll never forget it.
Officer William and Detective Lopez exchange a glance, their minds already racing with possibilities.
Thank you for coming forward. Your cooperation will go a long way in helping us piece together the puzzle. And don't forget, police are your friend.
As the suspect is escorted out of the room, Officer William and Detective Lopez are left to process the new information. With each detail provided, they're one step closer to uncovering the truth and bringing those responsible to justice. The police station's investigation room. Officer William and Detective Lopez sit at their desks, surrounded by maps, photographs, and evidence boards. They pore over the new information provided by the suspect, piecing together the puzzle of the case.
We need to focus on identifying the person in charge, the one giving orders. That's our key to unraveling the entire operation.
Agreed. Let's cross-reference this suspect's description with any known associates or previous cases.
As they delve deeper into the investigation, hours pass in a blur of phone calls, interviews, and analysis. Finally, a breakthrough emerges, a potential match to the description provided by the suspect.
We've got the lead. Surveillance footage places our suspect at a known meeting spot. Let's move on it.
Okay, sir.
With renewed determination, Officer William and Detective Lopez spring into action, coordinating with their team to execute a plan. Days later, the police station buzzes with activity as Officer William and Detective Lopez address the media. Cameras flash as they announce the successful apprehension of the main suspect, thanks to the diligent work of the entire investigative team.
Today marks a significant milestone in our pursuit of justice. With the cooperation of the community and the dedication of law enforcement, we have brought a dangerous criminal to justice.
But our work doesn't end here. We will continue to investigate and prosecute all those involved in the crime, ensuring that our streets remain safe. As the press conference concludes, Officer William and Detective Lopez share a knowing smile. Though the case was challenging, their partnership and unwavering commitment to the truth prevailed. And as they return to their duties, they know that they'll always stand ready to protect and serve their community.
As the story comes to a close, here is a word of advice. In the pursuit of truth and justice, perseverance and teamwork are key. Never underestimate the power of collaboration and dedication, for they can overcome even the most daunting challenges. And to all those who followed along with this tale, whether through words on a screen or imagination's flight, I extend my heartfelt thanks. Your support and engagement make these journeys worthwhile. Until we meet again, keep seeking truth, embracing teamwork, and never stop believing in the power of resolve. Thank you for watching.